meet him, it's like wandering around here today. It's hard. He is someone that is so much bigger than life in many ways that I constantly catch myself stepping back and just sort of looking at him, and you can't believe that you're actually able to spend time with him.
Though few can board the ship like John, some 200,000 people now support Calypso's work.
And the Cousteau Society, aside from being a gathering place for people who are concerned, is also supporting your work, which is educating us all and teaching us how it must be if we're to survive.
It will allow us to increase the educational activity for colleges, schools, etc., like film strips. We are going to enter that activity very much, and also organize meetings and educational trips.
And I hope you'll continue doing your television programs.
Oh, yes.
Are so informative to the general public. That's
sure.
What a fabulous day.
While some 2,000 people celebrate nearby, Captain Cousteau and Jean-Michel take a moment to explore George Washington's home with representatives of Mount Vernon.
And as we come in, this is a model of the Bastille. Let's walk to the key. This is one of the few items that's never left Mount Vernon. This is an original key to the main door of the Bastille.
And the piazza out here was used a great deal, too, for tea and entertainment.
Today, Mount Vernon. Tomorrow, Bermuda. The next day, who knows? He's in perpetual motion, like the sea he loves.
It is 7 a.m. at Orly Airport outside Paris. Cousteau arrives for his regular flight to Nice. It is the beginning of a week in which a film crew will follow Cousteau to record his life away from expeditions. Nearly every day begins or ends, or both, in an airport. A keen reader, Cousteau uses his time in the air to keep abreast of science, politics, technology, carrying out articles to pass on to his staff. In Nice, he rushes to a helicopter for the short flight east to Monaco. About once a week, he spends time at the Oceanographic Museum of Monaco, founded by Prince Albert. Cousteau has been director since 1957. This day, Jean-Michel is in his office with a new diving tank system for Calypso's team. Longtime associates Jean-Charles Roux and Captain Jean Alina have designed tanks with the same compressed air capacity as those aboard Calypso, yet they are smaller and half as heavy. They are part of a complete redesign of Cousteau equipment for a round-the-world voyage only 3 months away. Though he travels constantly, Monaco is Cousteau's home on land. His only car is here. He and Simone have lived in the apartment house in the center of the screen nearly 20 years. Yet neither is here often. Camera shy, adamant about remaining behind the scenes, Simone has spent more time aboard Calypso than her husband or sons. Telephone calls are incessant from crew, staff, press, strangers.
C'est la raison pour laquelle je me refuse à jouer ce jeu-là.
The next day, he returns to Paris, where he keeps a 3-room apartment on a quiet, dead-end street. The phone is ringing when he arrives.
Ah oui. Ah oui, mais
A question from his film editor.
On pourrait peut-être changer... Attendez, je crois qu'il faut que je vienne. Hein? Oui, je descends.
To supervise the final production of his many films, Cousteau has outfitted an editing room directly below his own flat. Catherine Mabila is one of two chief editors who, working with producers, writers, composers, and assistants, turn raw Cousteau footage into finished films at editing rooms in Paris, New York, and Los Angeles. 6 doors down from his apartment, a design team works under his supervision on the project now paramount in his life, his new turbosail windship. For 5 years, Cousteau and his team have experimented on a revolutionary wind propulsion system for ships. Nearly pollution-free, with computerized automatic controls, the system can reduce energy consumption 30 to 40% on average, using columns called turbosails with aerodynamics similar to airplane wings. The real thing approaches completion in La Rochelle, France. Each week, Cousteau flies here to inspect, advise, decide.